Hello, Gloria Brooks here with Nature Glow's eScience. So how to use the Snowflake Man story to teach homeschool math and science. I didn't want to extend the title too long, but that includes science. So who is the Snowflake Man? Let me demonstrate how you can do this using the story of the Snowflake Man, aka Wilson Bentley, Wilson A. Bentley, from Jericho, Vermont. So once upon a time, there was a little boy, and he loved studying the natural world. And one of the things that he loved to study about the natural world was studying tiny things. So he would go around with like magnifying glasses and look at grasshoppers, dew on blades of grass. And then he got into looking at snowflakes. And when he was 15 years old, he convinced his mother, who had to convince his father, to buy him a microscope. So she bought him a microscope. His parents bought him a microscope. And by the age of 19, he figured out how to hook up a bellows camera to that microscope and photograph the first close-up of a real frozen snowflake that had fallen from the sky. And he went on to spend, I would say, the majority of the rest of his life doing that very thing. And he would have snowflake shows. He would show snowflakes on projectors, on sheets, I think it was. And he mesmerized. Some people thought he was nuts because they thought it was weird that he was chasing around, catching snowflakes and looking at them under a microscope connected to a bellows camera, an old bellows camera, you know, those giant cameras that look like a big bellow, a big accordion. So that's what he used. And to this day, they actually have that same microscope on display in a museum. I forget which one. It might be in the Jericho, Vermont Museum. So that is a literature story. It connects science. It also connects math in an indirect way. So where you can connect math, and this is where I show you in my Geometric Beauty of Snowflakes online unit study, ideally for kids ages 10 to 18, but younger kids also do well in the course who can work alongside their siblings or who are really digitally savvy and can work independently, or if you want to work side by side with younger kids than 10. All right, so right now you can click that link with this post here and grab the Math Learning Secrets with the optional add-on of the Geometric Beauty of Snowflakes. So how you can study the maths with that story is you look at Wilson Bentley's actual snowflakes. You can actually rent, or you can go to the library. Some university libraries actually have his original book called Snow Crystals, and you can check it out. If you can't find that, you can just go on Wikipedia. But if you take my online Geometric Beauty of Snowflakes course, I provide slideshows of his snow crystals. And I also offer an activity guide where you can actually study the geometries of from his snowflake photographs. And I actually teach the geometric principles involved with snow crystal growth as well as the science. So there we bring in the science of, well, basically snow science or meteorology, how snowflakes are formed. All right, so that is how you teach math and science using the story of Wilson Bentley. All right, so give me a thumbs up here, toss in a comment, share your thoughts. What do you think about the story of Wilson Bentley? Is that something you would like to use in your homeschool? I'd love to know. Also, hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.